Is the frequency in use? Didn't think so. Haven't heard anything for the last 20 or 30 minutes. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Nothing heard. If there's any traffic that needs attention by the authorities or somebody important, like a plumber, call 911. No, don't call 911 for a plumber. That you call, I don't know, call the toilet bureau. But if you have an emergency, call us. We'll help you out. Net may be broken anytime for traffic, though, like that. That's an emergency. For information on this net, you can see us right now on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and do in the search block Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey, K4PEW. It'll come up with my channel, and it should say that there's something going on. I think they call it a premiere, but I'm not sure why. Also, you can see us on see information on Simplex and what Simplex is all about on 146415.net. It's 146415.net. Mysteriously like our frequency. Also, at least a 2-meter frequency. Also, you can see us a whole big description of what we do here on the Simplexton land in the groups.io, groups.India Oscar, and look in there. And you can, if you're not on the site, you can just request to be a member. But look under MJSS search block. I mean, search for groups. Just look for MJSS, Mount Juliet Simplex Society, and you can request to be a member, or you can request to get off, for that matter, from being a member. We normally meet every, you can send me an email to it, k4pew@arrl.net. That's my call, k4pew@arrl.net. Net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. We conduct the net on 146.415 in case you were off frequency, but I doubt you were. Purpose of the net is to have fun, to realize how good or bad your station is, to hear, of course, you can monitor what's being said if you can't hear on the YouTube channel, which is kind of a nice feature. I keep hearing good things about it, but I don't use it. I use it, but I don't access it. I sometimes go back and listen, but I've already heard it all, so I don't have to. But a lot of people have figured out that they would like to improve their shacks because they can't hear everybody that they think they should hear. Doesn't mean they can hear everybody I hear, because if there's somebody far east of me and they can't hear anybody far west, and they're in a bad terrain situation, they're not necessarily, they could buy the bed, they're gonna have to put up a 200-foot tower to achieve that. I'm not anticipating anybody would do that, but they might. Anyway, that's the purpose of the net, is that fun. And I think that the evidence of what we've got in a number of check-ins and the number of people that are involved on the mailing list indicates that they must be having some kind of fun, or they wouldn't be around. I saw a lot of Simplexton also today at the Ham Fest over there at the Wilson County Fairgrounds. We had a good time. A whole bunch of guys. I don't want to list them right now, but there's a bunch. Maybe two. No, there was a lot more than two. Probably 20, 30. There was 200 and something people there. So I've been guessing that a fourth of them have been on the Simplexton. Anyway, also doing announcements. The big announcement tonight, of course, is the 3 nets that we do tonight, plus the buy, sell, swap, and swindle net. We do the 2-meter net first, and then make for convenience, because some people don't have sideband, so they don't have to wait. So we do the buy, sell, swap, and swindle after that, or maybe just a report on what you got at the Hamfest, or tailgate, I guess we're calling it. But then we're going to do a 2-meter upper sideband net on 144.240. I did it wrong last Saturday. Sorry about that. But 144.240. And that's where we're going to be for upper sideband after the buy, sell, swap, and swindle. And then after that, we're going right to the 6-meter upper sideband on 50.135. That's 50.135. And don't forget Sunday night. By the way, the net really went well. For those who were involved in coordinating the event with the Wilson County Amateur Radio Club, to be applauded. It was a great event. And I think it went extraordinarily well, at least from where I look. Anyway, and then Sunday night we've got the 10-meter Mid-Tennessee 10-meter net, and that's at 7:30 p.m. On where the heck is it? Oh yeah, 28.415. 28.415. So don't hesitate to jump in on that as well. They usually get anywhere from 10 to 15 or 16 check-ins on good nights. They get some DX if 10 meters is open. Does anybody have any additional announcements, or did Richard buy any additional HTs at the event today? Nothing heard. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. I got the volume up. It should be in good shape. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start. This is net number, I'll look at my notes here, 638. We're starting with the north. And of course, today's November 7th, 2020. We're going to start taking chickens in from the north. Please come now. Oh, we want no, we need to, because we have 3 nets, we need to move fairly quickly. We don't have to go crazy, but just again, your call, your name, and your location would be great. Saves me a lot of memory space if you tell me who and where you are. A lot of you I remember well, and some I just don't. So you have to forgive me ahead of time. Anyway, from the north, please come in. All righty. I got 2 in there, but that was, well, I heard a couple of double or a triple in there, but I did hear Ray in there. Good to see you this morning. And Zoe, I finally got to meet her. KJ4GMR, which is Ray, and KJ4HNV, and that's Zoe. And did you walk away with anything good today, Ray?
Yeah, whatever. I bought that strap and the shell. Yeah, that book. So yeah, I made it pretty good. It didn't make me no difference. Just I want to get out.
Oh, I know. It was a good day too. Very sunny. It was good to meet you, and good to meet Zoe. And again, that was KJ4HNV and KJ4GMR, both in man and wife there in the Cotton Town. Who else is north?
KB9RKK, Frank in Northwest Mount Juliet.
Yeah, I think you guys did a bang up job today, Frank.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it was good for the how fast we did it. Obviously, you had a lot to do with it, and everybody on the net and all the people that showed up. They get the credit too, and it was just wonderful that to be out. The weather couldn't have been any nicer. That was the best part of it, to be honest with you. We had 209 people, not including us working.
Oh, is that right? Not including the working stiffs, huh?
Yeah, we had 209 people, not including anybody that snuck in. We weren't really, we weren't doing tickets or nothing, but yeah, 209, and we had a few people come after everybody tore down, which, happens sometimes, but it's, like everybody was happy. The vendor was happy. He did better than the last Hamfest he was at. That was, better advertised and everything. So I think, I don't know, this may be a, maybe moving forward a permanent thing. I don't know. Turn it back over to you, KB9RKK.
Yeah, it certainly can't hurt. And that's what I was talking to Bill. I had written Bill that very question. I said, you might consider, you guys who are doing this might consider both of them, or, and I even thought later, you mentioned it again today. And, November, December, one in July and one in November, December.
Yeah, I mean, the weather, we're probably under the influence of the beautiful weather. I mean, it could have been cold. It could have been snowing. That's, kind of rare, but it could happen. Could have been raining. But man, it was just wonderful. It was good to see everybody out there. You recognized quite a few people from the net, and it was just a good time. And man, I just, again, the weather was the best part. KB9RKK.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. Yeah, that 209 people. I demand a recount, and I'm contacting my attorney.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that. No, this was an extra account. I guarantee, and I did it myself.
No, I say there was more. No, yeah, very good. That's Frank, Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo. Instrumental as part of that Wilson County group who put together the Fest this morning. And it's always a lot of work, and it's all volunteers. So I always applaud people who do a lot of volunteering for the rest of us. Who else is north? Please come in. I think there was somebody else in there, but I got Otis, Kilo, November 4, Foxtrot, Alpha, X-Ray. Did you make the Hamfest, or I just didn't see you?
I didn't make it.
Okay. Well, I understand. There was a lot. That was partly the reason it was, I'll say, lightly attended, because last year it was close to 500 at the regular Hamfest in July. But I think with the COVID and, well, I think that's the reason. COVID's the problem. They had 209, so I understand completely. The rest of us are just foolish, I guess. Well, it's good to have you in there, Otis. That's Otis, Kilo, November 4, Foxtrot, Alpha, X-Ray. He's in Hendersonville. Who else is north?
KO4, HG
Mobile in Gallatin.
Hey, Josh, you're still using the heck out of that mobile unit, huh?
Yeah, I'm headed back from the mother-in-law.
Oh, why, did you have to go over and show it to her?
I did show it to her, but no, we went over there to eat some dinner.
Yeah, no, it's nice to have a nice working radio, isn't it?
It really is a whole lot better than having just a Bofang in the car.
Well, I operated for, oh gosh, 3 years with a handheld 5 watts and a little 50-watt 2-meter amplifier. So you can do without it. It's more fun with a regular rig.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this one for sure.
All right, very good. That's Josh. Josh, you are in Gallatin normally, aren't you? Where are you mobile now?
I just got back into Gallatin.
Okay, good. Josh is mobile in Gallatin with a great signal. He just bought a new radio at the event, and that's why I knew about that. He had contacted me earlier after he plugged it into the car and let her rip. I don't know, sometime this afternoon. Anyway, Josh in Gallatin, Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Golf Oscar. Who else is north?
WB0NOO, Mark in Northwest Wilson.
Hey, Mark. Did you walk away with anything good today?
Yeah, I did. I got a couple of things. I got a 40 amp Duracon power supply, which was nice. And, well, I don't know, I sold my scanner, thank goodness. I can't be on the scanner list anymore.
Ah, that Duracom, is that one of those, is that a commercial model?
Roger. Yeah, it's actually made up of two 20 amp supplies that are parallel.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've got an old Duracom that was off of a commercial radio somewhere, and it's a nice little, and those are actually, what do you call it? They're not linear. They're, what do you call it? The other ones.
Yeah, they're switching. Nice thing about the Duracom is that the noise is at least reasonable. I've got one power supply that puts a birdie all the way up from DC to somewhere in the middle of 40 meters.
Oh, well, I've never had that problem with the Duracom I had. I don't have it. I'm not using it now, but I have used it because it's a relatively small one. It was come out of a mobile, mobile installation. But anyway, that was Mark, Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar, also at the event this morning. Good to have you in there tonight, Mark. And it was nice to see you again. It's been like over a year. It's been no, I don't know if it's been that long. Whenever we had the last breakfast that you were at, I don't remember when that was. But yeah, remember. Maybe I should keep notes on it. Who else is north? Please come in. All right, there was 2 in there. The one that finished with H. So give me that one first.
Whiskey 3, Juliet, Charlie Hotel.
All right, Whiskey 3, Juliet, Charlie Hotel. You didn't give me your name or location, man. You got to keep up.
Oh, it's Justin up here in Gallatin.
No, I knew it was you, Justin. But anyway, yeah. Whiskey 3, you didn't make it to the event, did you? Or if you did, I didn't see you. I hadn't met you before, I don't believe.
No, sir, I didn't make it to the event today, but yeah, I did have breakfast with you guys 2 weeks ago, so we met for it.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Right, I forgot about that. Man, memory's getting slim in the 70s here. That's Whiskey 3, Juliet, Charlie Hotel in Gallatin, correct?
Yeah, I'm the guy with no jacket.
No. Hey, listen, if you were comfortable, I'm comfortable. I wore a jacket to the Hamfest this morning. It was relatively cool out. But as soon as I put that jacket on, I'm sweating within minutes. And I took it off as soon as I got there because even though it was in the 60s, I just can't wear a jacket if I'm out walking around or working.
The weather was beautiful, and we thought about it. I don't know about this today. We were out running around. We had a busy day at home. It would have been nice to get out and see everybody. We'll catch it all again next time.
Oh, yeah, very good. Well, good to have you in there, Justin. From Gallatin, Whiskey 3, Juliet, Charlie Hotel. Who else north?
KDA-RO.
Kilo Delta. It is Kilo Delta, right? Romeo Oscar?
That is correct.
All right. And you are now located in, what do you call it? LaGuardia.
That is correct.
Yeah. Well, did you sell all your your CB radio?
Negative. I did not. I sold a couple things or whatever, but it's kind of hard to sell CB or 11 meter at a ham fest.
Oh yeah, but I think you did sell one, didn't you?
Yes, actually I did. I had a Sonar Model G that I sold.
That wasn't that one with the flip over clock radio in it, was it?
No, that was my Simba. That was my Simba SSB. It's still for sale, but yeah, I mean, no, I didn't sell it. It's a very nice radio, though.
Give me a call, Butcher. Wait, in your call, you give me a call again, please.
KD8RRO.
Kilo Delta 8 RR. Okay, very good. I had written it down wrong, I was thinking anyway. Yeah, no, you didn't get rid of that sonar one, huh?
Yeah, yes, I did get rid of my little Sonar, the Sonar 6 channel. Yeah, I got rid of that.
Okay, but it was the other one that what did you say? It was a Simba?
Yes, yes, Pierce Simpson Simba.
Yeah, very good. I just hadn't seen one like that before. How much was that go for if you were selling it?
It was about $75. Uh, Actually, tonight I got something that's really a whole lot nicer than that. I got a GE Super Bass tonight.
Aha. I'm not familiar with that, but it sounds good. All right, well, I'll catch you later, Kirby. It was Kirby. Kirby's in LaGuardo. Kirby had to move to LaGuardo. He lived just around the corner from me, but the tornado got the best of his house and moved it to the backyard, didn't it, Kirby?
Yes, sir, it sure did, unfortunately, but we're better off where we're at right now.
All right. No, I hope you're happy over there because that tornado. I still get a little bit of PTSD walking down, just walking down the street where all the damage was in my neighborhood.
Yeah, copy that. That's one of the reasons why we left or whatever, is because of the memories and stuff like that. And yeah, just not so much for me, it's just for the wife and my son.
Oh, I understand completely. Really, I think I don't know if I told you. I still have got to do it. For those of you that might be interested, I've got to finish. I'm going to do. I want to do a video. What I have is I recorded the sounds inside my home as the tornado came. I didn't know where it was going. I just presumed it wasn't going at my house. I didn't know. But as a tornado, as we tried to get into where we needed to be, and the way that sound is in the background, it was horrendous, that noise. It really was. And even though I was maybe 1,500 feet from the center of the tornado, it's unmistakable how bad it is. Every time I hear it, I get I get the willies.
Oh yeah, copy that. I know. I bet you do. It's man. While I was at work, I heard the tornado. We could hear it, and it was just horrendous. But anyway, thank you very much. I hope y'all have a great night. I just wanted to check in. I checked in on YouTube, whatever. I just wanted to check in and talk, but whatever. I'm outside on my little handheld. But anyway, have a good night, and we'll talk to y'all later on.
Yeah, very good, Kirby. It was good to see you again. Like I said, Hamfests are as much for buying and selling stuff as it is for just meeting and greeting everybody in the community you only see once in a while. And it's always nice about the Hamfest is just talking to people and meeting people you've never met before. We may have been talking to them for a year, and then you finally meet them. Which I had 2 or 3 people today that I hadn't met before, but talking to them routinely. Anyway, that was Kilo Delta 8 Romeo Oscar. He's in LaGuardo. Kirby. Who else is north? Over to the west.
WY4G.
Yeah, I'm sorry you were working today there, Jeff.
Yeah, I was pretty busy, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I mean, I don't have to work an extra job, but I do just to kind of, keep me occupied, just something to get me out of the house.
Also helps pay the bills and buy the stuff you want.
Well, I mean, it doesn't pay all that much, but yeah, I mean, it's just more like a hobby, I guess. Another hobby just gets me out of the house so I don't get volunteered for things I don't want to do.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's Jeff and Madison. Good signal. Yeah, hopefully, maybe we need to hold a Hamfest on Sunday so the people who work on Saturdays can go to a Ham.
Sometimes we do. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Well, something else I did do. Something I did achieve amateur radio wise. I've worked on this for a while, but I finally got a certificate of code proficiency from the ARRL. So, I just have to work on increasing my speed. And of course, I had to, back in the day when I did get my general class license, did have to pass 13 word a minute test then. But I've been, working on it some more, so I did get the certificate
Oh, that's awesome, Jeff. And you did that by on the code that they give over the air on 20 or 40 meters, one of those?
Yeah, I found out I can copy it better on 80 because it's not as much interference and all that. So, went back, and this is where I got it back in 14th of last month. That's when I copied down the text they sent, for the qualification. And I guess I got just about all of it. I believe I did. And I copied it word for word. I did it 10 words a minute. So now I'm working on 15 now. But the way I work, everything's kind of hard to do. But I'm working on it.
Oh, I know. It's all. I've been working on it a little bit myself, and it's a struggle. I know for me. Obviously, if you can do 10 words a minute, congratulations. By the way, that was Jeff. I'm sure most people can hear Jeff in Madison. That's Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf, and he just got his ARRL code proficiency for 10 meters, which most of you know you can practice that or listen to it and submit it, for copying code at the various levels. 5 words a minute, 10. They do 15 and 20, right?
I start out at 10's lowest, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think they may do 35. I think the highest they go is 40. I believe that's the highest they do cents. It's 40. WY4G.
Yeah, 40 words a minute is insane. You know that?
Well, I've heard it. I mean, people. I know a guy who can do it. And he was talking to me in a CWQSO, then also had a phone call. So he's engaged in all three things at the same time. And he's running about, I don't know, it is over 30 words a minute because it was fast. I can barely get a character in because it was so fast.
Yeah, the only thing you got in the end was the K, right?
Yeah. And it is so, it's that fast, almost as fast as Riddy or something.
Yeah, it's flying low. Anyway, congrats on getting that, Jeff. I'd like to be able to achieve that myself here, maybe next year. All right, that's Jeff again in Madison, Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. Who else is West?
KN4, TJF, Rick in National City.
Man, you are one signal. Boss, what'd you buy? An amp over there at the Ham Fest today?
No, I wish I had.
No, you sound great tonight. The band conditions are excellent from Ashland City.
Oh, great, man. You sound great, too. There's no noise at all in there.
Yeah, you're doing about an S4 here today, which is pretty unusual.
Wow, man. Maybe have another Ham Fest, man. Maybe get better.
Yeah, that's right. Well, very good. That's Rick. He's in Ashland City. Kilo, November 4. Tango, Juliet, Foxtrot. I presume Michael. Mike, are you going to jump in there next?
I'm ready. KM4YRF, Mike in Belterra.
All right, very good. Did you get anything today?
Yeah, I bought some connectors, ferrite beads, and I was happy with that. I was looking for some Tesla jumpers, but I didn't find any.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to make those. By the way, that's the excuse that about 80% of hams use. I'm going to the Ham Fest to get some connectors, and they walk away with $2,000 worth of radio.
Hey, that wasn't me today.
No, me neither. I mean, I drove to Huntsville the last time I was there and didn't buy anything.
Yeah, I had a great time today. Met a lot of our regular people and new people, and just had a great time.
Yeah, I wouldn't call everybody in our group regular.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's right. That's Michael in Belshire. Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot, another attendee along with his brother Rick. And Michael's in Belshire. Who else is West?
N5TAW David in Madison.
Hey, David, it was good to see you and talk to you today. We had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun, and a good gun show capped it off.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of man. That was busy at the gun show when I left at noon.
Yeah, there was a lot of folks in there.
Yeah, I think there's somebody else in there too. But yeah, no, I'm glad the gun show was there. I kind of wish. I don't know. I wonder if anybody from the gun show went over there. I know some of us went over to the gun show.
One of the guys I bought a couple of things from, he was a ham. He saw my call sign on my shirt, and we got to talk.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's kind of like it says seems to go hand in hand, guns and ham radio. I don't know if that's universally true, but it seems to be true in Tennessee. Oh yeah, no, nothing wrong with it at all. Anyway, that's David, and David's in Madison. November 5, Tango Alpha Whiskey. Excellent signal as always. Who else is West?
54 CXE, Kristen Dahl.
I'm pretty sure there was a double in there, but I got Chris in there loud and clear. You weren't able to get away today, Chris?
No, I had a rough evening, and I was snoozing probably until about 11, so I'll have to catch you next one.
All righty. That Wine, Women, and Song will get to you.
You nailed it.
Yeah, I had to stop doing that way before I was 40. Anyway, that's Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Echo, and that's Chris and Donaldson. Who else is West?
And for DJT.
Hey, you just didn't need anything, did you, Don?
I did not. I need. I don't need another stinking thing. I got stuff here I still have, so I'm still working on. So until all these other radio projects are done, I am buying diddly.
Well, it was nice having a commercial vendor there because I asked him at the end of the event if he did okay. He said, did fantastic. I said, well, please come back.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad that you had a vendor there. That worked out good. I heard everybody had a great time from what I've been hearing.
Yeah, no, they did. I think it was a good event. I mean, I didn't expect it to be, 400 or 500 like they would expect for a normal ham fest. But given the COVID situation and given the average or above average age of hams, I'm not surprised that it was I say lightly attended. It was 200 something people, so it wasn't like nothing.
That's a pretty good turnout. I guess people just itching to get out to a ham fest. And, I don't blame them. I like going. I don't always buy something. I go to Huntsville, every year, and sometimes I'll buy something, and most times I don't. I look around, I'm trying to think I'm looking for, and I'll see something, but they want eBay prices. I'm like, I can get it on eBay. There's no deals to be had in the secondhand, in the boneyard area. I'm like, yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah, no, I get it. Unless you find something that's truly, unique that you need and they're willing to give up for a reasonable price.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I like going just to, meet and greet and see some folks I talked to on the air. So I'm glad everybody had a great time.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, since it was the first Ham Fest since last July that I went to, so it was kind of nice. Anyway, yeah, well, it's always nice to see people there. That's one of the reasons we still have the breakfast in the park. Just be able to sit and talk to people and have a good time. Stuff we can't say on the air. Anyway, that was Don in Bon Aqua, November 4, Delta Juliet Tango. Who else is West?
84 LD, Jack and Donaldson.
Hey, Jack. Didn't make it, or did you?
No, I was so bummed out. But yesterday I found out that one of my friend's daughter has COVID, and so find out Monday if I have to quarantine.
Oh boy, yeah, that's well. Let's hope not. I mean, it's funny. I noticed that Chris Christie, the governor of New Jersey, had COVID. He's a pretty hefty dude. He came out of it okay.
Well, I didn't want to take a chance, so I'm sorry I missed it. I wanted to hit the gun show as well, but maybe next time.
There'll be another gun show and there'll be another ham fest. I'm confident. Anyway, good to have you in there, Jack. Sorry you couldn't make it. And that's Kilo Golf 4, India Lima, Victor, Jack, and Donaldson. Who else is West? All right, down to the south. West or south?
November 4, Mike Papa, Victor, Terry, and Murfreesboro.
Hey, Terry, it's good to see you today.
Good to see you and everybody else. I saw ones I can and can't remember, but it's quite a turnout there. A little better than I thought, but I wish it was better. But I enjoyed it, and hope everybody else did.
Well, I think it was a good representation, and a lot of people had a lot of stuff for sale. It wasn't like there was just slim pickings for vendors,
No, they really did have a good selection of various things and a good variety.
Yeah, no, it was good. That's one of the fun of really going to Hamfest too, is seeing stuff. Well, sometimes you go to Hamfest and you see the same stuff you saw at the last Hamfest.
Yep. For the size that one was, it really had a good variety, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it did. I've been to Hamfest. Well, for instance, the one that recently in the recent years has been kind of slim, and that's that Cedars of Lebanon, which is kind of fell apart. It didn't have very good. And I'm confident this was better than some of the recent Cedars of Lebanon.
Yeah, I haven't attended one of those, but I know that this one was pretty nice for the size, I thought. It definitely did.
It certainly didn't hurt that the weather was fantastic.
Yep, on top of that, that was great. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. Enjoyed seeing you guys and again, and look forward to another one there.
Yeah, very good. I think that I left at noon, and I think some of the gun show folks were having fun on the way home back towards Nashville because I saw 3 dead deer on the highway.
I just don't tell nobody who it was.
Anyway, that was Terry in Murfreesboro. Kilo November 4, Mike Papa Victor. And I did see there was 3 dead deer, but they weren't fresh kills on the highway. Anyway, who else is west or south?
N8N UT.
All right, I already had you down as an early check-in.
Okay, good deal.
Very good. It's good to see you today. It's good to see Tom. Did he make it that trip for you and us?
Yeah, he didn't have nothing else to do.
Well, when you've been rejected by all of Alabama hams, I guess you got to come up here for friendship.
That's right. Tie a pork chop around his neck, get the dog, play with it.
I would feel kind of bad if we just seemed to find a club that was a little insecure.
That's right. But it was a lot of fun. Good seeing y'all today. N8N UT.
Yeah, they might have thought that, when they found out he was originally from Franklin, he was snooty or something.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, very good. That was Carl. It's good to see him today. That's in November 8th, November Uniform Tango over there in Franklin. Who else is south? Oh, there was a perfect double in. I think I heard Tony.
KF4, KFQ, that'd be me.
Yeah, very good. There's somebody else in there, but Tony, no, you didn't make it today. I remember. I heard you on the air, but I don't remember what you said. Just you couldn't make it.
Nope, I couldn't make it. Well, there'll be another one. KF4, KFQ.
Oh yeah, there were always opportunities, and it's not like you can't. We got enough locations on the web to buy stuff, so it's not like you have to do it. Go to Hamfest. Anyway, that's Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec. That's Tony. Tony does the Santa Net on Christmas Eve, and we'll be kind of simulcasting that here through my crossband repeat here on a simplex frequency on 70 centimeters. So it's going to be, he's going out on a couple of ways, but one with through a repeater, and I'll be picking the repeater up and then retransmitting the repeater on 70 centimeters, along with a YouTube presentation. All right, who else is south? Yeah, hold on 1 second, Larry. And it was Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. I think I heard Kilo Oscar, no, Kilo 4 Golf Zulu Romeo. Is that who I heard?
Not quite. W0 G set our mark in Nashville.
Hey, I got 3 of the letters right.
Yeah, that's good for you.
That's right. I got to see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters, and 3 of them. I mean, look, that's what is that? 60%? Well, it's not even passing though, is it?
Yeah, we'll give it to you though. We're right at a low bell curve.
It'll be on the curve. Hey, listen, I defy everybody on the net to try to remember every stinking call I've ever talked to, because there's only been about 300.
Oh, how many friends have you met? And you can look at them and know exactly who they are. Mine's like a steel trap, Paul.
Oh, it can be. No. When I meet people, generally, it's no problem. It's just that on the air, after a while, yes, I pick up calls. I don't have an image of the person unless they have a picture on the web, but I pick up, the voice and usually the call. That one threw me for a curve because I couldn't remember the first 2 digits. But for some reason, the whiskey 0, I guess, threw me for a curve today. But no, if I can, once I get it down on my head, because there's still people on the list that I've never met, and I don't have any real problems with their call. But if I meet them, it's so much different than if I meet and talk to them, and all of a sudden it makes a firm impression in the soft brain.
I had actually considered doing a W4G set because it was open, but just leave it alone.
Yeah, there's no problem with it. It's not a question of whether it bothers me. I mean, I have changed. I was a 4 call when I first got licensed, and I moved to New York, and I became a 2 call, and then I got to Tennessee, and I changed it back from 2 to a 4 again, and that's where it's staying. I don't think I'm going to change again.
That's my thought. This is my 4th call, and I'm leaving it alone.
Yeah, very good. That's Mark. He is in Nashville. Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo. And I heard Larry in there in Rockville. How you doing, Larry?
Man, we here.
Well, you didn't come up for the event, so we'll have to see you at breakfast next week.
I hope so.
All right, well, very good. That's Larry in Rockville. Good signal. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Who else, Sal? Your audio is a little low tonight. What's up? Donald?
Not much.
I don't know. You got Donnie in there. I'm not sure who said not much, but that Donnie, is that you with the low audio?
I don't think I got low audio. It might.
Ah, now you're doing fine. Before it was about 1/4 of that. You have a good strong audio now.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I might have moved the mic and not realized if I'd have sleep.
Ah, no, I had a kid one time. I was mobile, and I caught him on the air, and I could hear him. I said, "Hey, your audio is really, really low." I had to turn the volume way up. He was like a 9 or 10 years old, and he was talking on his uncle's rig. It turns out, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was talking on the wrong side of the mic."
Well, that'll help sometimes. No, I'm having trouble with my push start switch on this. Tom told me about it last week, so I gotta check it out on this thing.
All right, very good. That's Donnie in Hermitage, south of me, about 5 or 6 miles. Kilo 4 Oscar, Foxtrot Oscar, and there's another person who put a lot of work into the background of the Ham Fest, and we're grateful for you guys' help. Who else is south? That was Donnie, by the way. Kilo 4 Oscar, Foxtrot Oscar. Who else is south?
We did.
Ah, very good. Did you make any big money today, Eddie?
No, I think I broke Richard's record. I bought 7 HTs, so I may be ahead of him there. I tell you, I would like to thank all the people in the Ham Club. They did a great job.
Oh, yeah. You bought 7 HTs. Any particular? I mean, we're going to start bowling with is it for HTs for pins or something?
You throw them at people when you're going down the road.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's not a bad idea. If you got like Richard, you guys could have an actual war.
HT Wars, that's the name of it.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, were they real cheap radios, or were they all? What kind were they?
I bought some Kenwoods and a couple of Mofangs. They were like $7 a piece, so couldn't go wrong there.
Well, I know, but I have 3 HTs, and I can't even use them all in any regularity at all. I often take them in the car, but only one at a time.
Oh well, I'll use them in my neighborhood watch or something. They always come in handy for something.
Yeah, they come in handy for getting confused about how to program them.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but it turned out real good. The weather was great, and I think everybody had a good time.
Oh, I think so too. Thanks for being there, Eddie. I appreciate you. You're one of the vendors there. Who else is there? Was Eddie, by the way? Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-ray. Who else is south? Anybody else south? All right, over to the east.
Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India, James and Mount Juliet.
Ah, very good, James. I know you stayed home.
No, I was in Lebanon, but I had other business there.
Oh boy. Well, you missed 2 events, the gun show and the Hamfest, so you missed a lot.
I saw all the helicopters flying around.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know what that was all about. It must have been maybe a National Guard event or something.
Something like that. That's what some other people told me.
Nah, very good. Yeah, I didn't even pay any attention to them because I assume that they're watching me anyway. Part of the homeland security thing.
Yeah, just don't break any traffic rules.
Anyway, that was James in Mount Juliet. It'd be good to see you at some point when we open up the city and the county again. That was James Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel. Why does that look wrong to me? It is Whiskey Alpha, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Do you remember what I look like? Do I need to post a picture?
No. I just sometimes I get a little dyslexic when I'm writing it down, and it just doesn't look right to me for some reason. No, you don't have to. I remember what you look like perfectly. Whiskey. In fact, I got some video of it. Are you kidding me? I look at it every day. Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. It's James here in Juliet. Who else is east?
KI4SIB.
I was using your name in vain, Richard.
I heard you.
Yeah, I know. Must have been HT heaven over there for you and Eddie.
Well, but I refrained from buying anything. He didn't.
Yeah, he bought, but you didn't, like half a dozen of them.
He's just trying to catch up with me.
Well, apparently, you know, having HTs is a mental illness.
I probably think so. Um, I appreciate everybody that participated in that event today. I enjoyed doing it, helping do it. I didn't do it. I just kind of pinch it a little bit. And look forward to doing it again as soon as we can. I don't know when that'll be exactly, but sometime. But again, thank everybody for coming and doing what they did. And check KI4SOR if you would, please, sir. Y'all carry on. KI4S, I'll be back to them.
Yeah, very good. That was Richard, KI4SIB, and KI4SOR, his wife, Stephanie. I'm sure she's doing better, I hope.
Feeling a whole lot better, yes, sir.
Very good. Glad to hear. And they're both from just a little bit west of downtown Lebanon. Who else is east?
KB4SFM.
Mr. Homebound. How you doing, Tom?
Doing very well. Just going to say that, a lot of collecting handy talkies is a way of accumulating wealth, I guess. And so hoarding those will be, like saving for the future. KB4SFM.
Yeah, I know it, but it's, yeah, let's put it this way. Collecting bowfangs, they're not going to increase in value.
You could corner the market.
Yeah, well, if you could try, I bet you there's 5 million of them out there.
I have at least that many sitting on my desk here. KB4SFM.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, that's Tom. Tom is in Martha. And I'm sorry he couldn't come today, but we all had a good time, you heard. Kilo Bravo 4, Sierra Foxtrot November. Who else east?
Whiskey 4, Mike Uniform Foxtrot.
Hey, Jimmy. Haven't heard from you in a week or so. What's up?
Well, I went to the little tailgate down over in the background and bought a coax stripper and cutter and reamer and all that.
Oh, you mean from that vendor that was there?
Yeah, from the guy from Chattanooga.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I didn't see you there, but I was hanging out on one side after I looked at everything, and you must have not made it over to where I was.
Well, I went to both sides. I got there about 8:45.
We were over there over by the parking lot. There was a group of well, to say the least, just a bunch of liars.
Okay. I tried to find out if there was an amateur radio club meeting tonight, but nobody seemed to know, and I didn't get an email about it, so I guess there wasn't.
I don't know, Frank. Are you still? Is there an amateur club meeting tonight?
Yeah, we had it right after the event was over.
Oh, okay. You had it at the event since everybody was already there. You heard that, Jimmy?
Yeah, I heard.
All right. They just tried to keep you out of it, I think. All right. That was Jimmy. Whiskey 4, Mike Uniform Foxtrot. He's here in Mount Juliet, up just north of the old new high school, Mount Juliet High School there, up near Lebanon Road. Who else is east? Please come up.
Kilo 4, Juliet Zulu India, John, Mount Juliet.
Hey, John. If you were there, I didn't realize it. Were you there today?
No, I would have liked to go on. I usually end up working Saturdays, so I don't get to do those things very often. But I haven't been to a ham fest in I don't know how long, so hoping to have another one I can go to sometime.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I say sometimes I think we ought to do. I know that, like for instance, Huntsville does Saturday and Sunday, and I've never been to the Sunday event, but I know there are some people who do them.
Yeah, well, I'll keep my ears posted if I hear about another one. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it.
All right, very good. John, you're here in Mount Juliet. That's right, Mount Juliet. Kilo 4, Juliet, Zulu, India, John, and yep, I'm with you on that. I was thrilled that there was that one available today, and I was able to go. So, anyway, who else is east?
KE4TWR.
Very good, Wes. I know you walked away with an armful.
I did. Hey, what are the other frequencies for tonight, Net?
2 meters on 144-240. That's upper sideband, and then 50.135 on 6 meters.
All right. Had a good time today. You got a lot of toys to play with. Glad to see everybody. KE4 TEWI.
You bought your brand banker with you. So.
Yeah, it was good. Glad to see the dog there too.
Oh yeah, Lucy's a sweetie. She just and she was tired this afternoon when I got home. Let me tell you. I don't know why she's tired. All she does is lay around, but I guess it was just enough activity to get her tired. All right, that was Wes in Watertown. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey Indy. Who else is East?
KE4 D, the Earl and Ori.
Man, you missed a good opportunity, Earl.
Yeah, I know it. I'm having vehicle issues over here and trying to troubleshoot that.
Oh boy, need some help on that?
Yeah, you got a duffel bag full of $100 bills.
Well, maybe a duffel bag full of Monopoly money.
Well, that'll be good fuel for my bonfire.
Oh boy, that must sound like serious issues.
Well, it's not really. It's just a matter of whether to DIY it or to pay that 100 whatever mechanic per hour fee. Difference.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. I'm sorry you're having those issues. If you would have said something, or somebody would have come by and picked you up.
Yeah, I know that's right. I heard Ray was in the neighborhood today and they were saying like it. I just kind of, I don't know, one of those there procrastinating moments and fell through the crack.
Yeah, I got you. Well, it would have been nice to have you there. But that was Earl. He's in Noreen. Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. Anybody's got a spare vehicle, or he needs parts, I think, and or money. All righty, very good. He's in Noreen. Who else is East?
Okay, I'm going to.
Hey, appreciate you hanging in there, Stan. Did you buy? I forget. Did you get anything good today?
I bought the box set 2021 handbook and another book from vendors over there.
Oh yeah, that's. I was so glad to see that vendor then.
Yeah, they gave me a pretty good price on the box set. He only had one of the regular handbooks, and I was kind of wanting one of them. And they said, I'll let you have the box set for Link Brussels, the single book.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he seemed like a nice fella, and I thanked him for showing up. And I hope, and he said he did fine with the sales, so I guess he's happy.
Yeah, it sounds like back to that, Paul. Okay, for excuse.
Yeah, very good. That's Stan in Lebanon, Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. Anybody else East?
Kilo 4 Whiskey Uniform, Bill, Cottontown.
You just wish you lived in Cottontown.
Well, last night one of the things we have to do is security detail out there when we have a vendor at the Hamfest, and so I spent the night last night with sleeping with one eye open, in a perched position where I could watch the whole lay of the land, so no one would touch it.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. Now again, I probably don't have to say it again, but everybody who was there, I'm sure appreciated all the hard work you guys put into the event.
Well, there's a lot of things that have to happen. We have to have vendors, we have to have people come to the event, and have to have workers. It's one big cycle, and if there's a break in any of that cycle, then we've got problems. This by far was the best one, and the best team that I've worked with for Hamfest. The traffic patterns and the people patterns all had to be worked out. We just didn't know what to expect. But I can't thank people in all my team that helped out. The vendors that were there, the tailgaters that were there, and the visitors that were there. It's just awesome. Appreciate everything everyone has done to make this successful.
Oh yeah, no, I think it went very well. One of the better ones. That was a good tailgate, really. It's a good venue for it too. Not to say that the other one isn't better, the one that has the cover, but for this weather, it was perfect.
Yeah, it really was, and the weather obviously is a factor in both locations, whether it's the July Fest or this one. So yeah, we'll be studying some things. We'll be looking at what we can do next year. I think it's a very,
Yeah. Oh, no question about it. In fact, I might remind everybody out there that Bill was the one who was instrumental in getting the whole thing started from day one. Was it 4 years ago or 5 years ago?
This would have been our 5th year for the July event, so this would be our 5th show.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Anyway, Bill was instrumental in that. So if you had to thank anybody for getting it started, it was Bill, and for keeping it going, Bill and everyone else. Anyway, and for the club as well, everyone who participated. Who else is good to have you in there, Bill? Bill's in Possum Town, contrary to where he said he wanted to be in Cotton Town. That's Kilo 4 Whiskey Uniform in Possum Town. Doesn't even know where he lives. Anyway, who else is east or late check-in?
November 4, Charlie, Juliet, Papa, Mobile, and Lebanon.
Ah, very good. November 4, Charlie, Juliet, Papa. How are you today?
Doing good, Paul. Doing good, Paul. Been a while since we chatted, and thought I'd check in. Over here, just finished up dinner, and just listened to the net. Hope you're having a good night, and everybody else out there as well.
Yeah, we're doing good. I was trying to think. Yeah, Jason, that's who it is. I didn't get the name wrong this time.
You got it. Exactly right.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, it's been a good day. I hope you had one too.
I did, yes, sir. I had to miss the festivities this morning, but I had to work. But I got to catch up with everybody here tonight. So.
Very good. Jason in Lebanon, November 4, Charlie, Juliet, Papa. Anybody else east? All right. Any late check-ins?
Alpha 4 Delta Echo. Daniel, not Juliet.
All right, Daniel. I don't know if you were there or not because I didn't see everybody.
No, my wife and I had plans.
No problem. You know what they say? Family comes first, not ham radio. Ham radio is a distant, maybe third.
Or 5th or 6th.
Oh yeah, no question about it. I've been through there with my wife. She said something, and she says, "Well, I was going to tell you earlier, but you're on the air." Or wanted me to do something. It was not about a net. It was even I said nets. I said, "Listen, you got something important to say. Just tell. I don't have to be on the radio."
Yeah, that's the way it is here. Hope you had a good day. Take care.
Very good. That was Daniel, Alpha 4 Delta Echo here in Mount Juliet. Who else is anywhere?
KR4AZ.
And I know I would have seen you today if you showed up.
Yep. No, I didn't make it. Oh, and wife was kind of under the weather and kind of had to stay here. Make sure she is on the mend. But it sounded like y'all had a good time.
Oh, yeah. I got to tell you, though, there's something wrong when you know Rusty. He showed up at the event. He was kind of the ringleader about bringing coffee and about 5 or 6 dozen donuts. I thought it ironic that a guy with diabetes brought donuts. You know?
He won't be eating none of them,
I don't know. I didn't see him eating any, but that doesn't mean he didn't. Yeah. No, we were great. We had a good time. We had a real good time chatting with him.
Good deal. Glad y'all did. Well, man, I hope you're doing well, and we'll catch you down the line. Glad everybody had a good time today. 73's all KR4AZ back to net.
Yep, that was Tim in Murfreesboro, Kilo Romeo for Alpha Zulu. Yeah, I hope your wife's better too. Anybody else late check-in? Anybody late check-in? Lurkers, sandbaggers, lollygaggers, scanner listeners have to email me, of course, or send me a text. Let's see, we got end time survivalists and preppers. That's what we got.
Kilo Delta 4 Delta South and Smyrna.
All right, I had a double or a triple in there. Ken, I got you in there with Whiskey Victor 4 Delta. Who was the other party in it?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo Greg and Antioch.
Hey, Greg, jumped in there late. I was wondering where you were.
Yeah, how come at the end of nets we're always worried about late chickens? I don't have any chickens, and I wouldn't know if they were late.
And chickens wouldn't know it either. Some of the dumbest animals on the planet.
I mean, we don't worry about late cows or sheep or anything.
Well, truth of the matter is, cows can't, well, especially dairy cows, they really can't be late. They have to be on time to do the milking process. Other cows and steer, doesn't matter. And chickens, who gives a damn?
There we go.
Anyway, you doing well there, Greg?
I'm doing fine.
didn't make it out today. Had to work.
Oh, I understand. I'd hate to. I'm just glad I'm retired and I don't. Well, it's not that I don't work. It's just that I'm available on Saturdays for events like this. Well, it's good to have you in there. It was Greg. He's in Antioch. It's Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. And I heard Ken in Smyrna there, and he was at the event. Whiskey Victor 4 Delta. You know who I heard?
Yeah, he was there.
He must have walked away from the mic.
No, sir. I'm here. I sold everything I brought to the event today.
Yeah, and it was good to meet you finally after I don't know how long, weeks or months. I hadn't met you before. It was nice.
Yes, sir. Good to see you. And yeah, it was a great day. But we don't know how much money swapped hands today, but it was a bunch.
Yeah, I know, and I'm so thrilled that every single person who was selling things there collected the appropriate sales tax for Tennessee and mailed it in when I got home.
I did. Right.
I always think that's funny because I think if the IRS, I guess if they wanted to pursue it, the Tennessee IRS, they could, but they don't because they have to know there's Hamfest.
Well, I sold the whole ATF station, bunches of other stuff, and I was amazed at how quickly it walked away and sold everything I brought. Yeah. Just rest and be assured that I will report it to the IRS.
Yeah. By the way, you know what it means when it sells so quickly.
It was too cheap.
That's right. Price was too low.
Well, I got the price that I wanted for everything, so I can't complain.
No, I'm sure you did well. Yeah, if you named the price and somebody took it and it was too low, shame on you. But if somebody wanted it at the price you offered, and you're happy and he's happy.
Absolutely. Good to see your dog today too.
Oh yeah, Lucy's a gem, man. She's not a handful, let me tell you. She is so docile, it's great. And I even have, because of her leg problems, I have to, I pick her up and put her front paws on the seat, and then I have to pick up her butt to put her in the car because she can't use her back legs to. She can walk around fine, but she can't get in the car without my assistance.
Well, that's good. Glad to meet both of you today. I was good to see a face on a name that I've talked to lately. Anyway, back to Ned. I don't want to interrupt the movement. Good to see you today, Paul. Had a great day at CarQuest or whatever they call it. WV40. Back to Ned.
Yeah, we had to call it a trunk fest, maybe. Anyway, that was Ken in Smyrna, Kilo Victor 4 Delta. Is anybody else late check-ins?
Whiskey Victor, not Kilo.
I wrote down whiskey and I said kilo. Isn't that funny? I can prove it. I'm not going to show there, but it's. I do have wrote down whiskey Victor. I'm sorry, Whiskey Victor 4 Delta. Alrighty. Anybody else with late check-ins or corrections on their call? Very good. All right. Is anybody, in spite of the Hamfest today, does anybody have anything they're still looking for or want to sell at this moment? We're right at time. All right. We got nothing. We can move right on. We're going to go right on to, by the way, we had 38 check-ins, not chickens, check-ins today, and which is it's a little above average, but we've been in the 30s now pretty much for, I don't know, weeks and weeks. I don't keep a running log. I just keep paper logs, and I don't even look back on the old ones. But anyway, we're going to move right over to the 2-meter upper side main, 144.240, 144.240. Michael, if you're still there, if you would, when we get done with that, let people know we're going to 6 meters upper side main.
Will do, and I'm going to be on the 10-meter antenna tonight. Sorry.
Oh, man. It's unbelievable. You'd show up with a drag strip with a VW bus. Well, I used to have one, so I know how slow they are. Anyway, all right, 144.240. We'll see you guys in a second. All righty, I'm there already. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net on 144-240, taking check-ins from the wherever I started, north.
Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo Kilo.
All right, we got Frank in there, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Bravo. Who else is who else is north? It's Romeo Kilo Kilo. I don't know how I got that one. Who else is north? Anybody north? Over to the west, please come in.
Kilo Mike 4, Yankee Romeo Foxtrot, Mike in Belshire.
Yeah, you sound great in there, Michael. It's Kilo Mike 4, Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. Who else north or west?
4, KG4, CXE, Kristen Dalton.
All right, I have 2 in there. November 4 Delta, Juliet Tango, Don and Bon Aqua, and Kilo Charlie 4. Kilo, dang, I'll get it right here in a second, Chris. It is Kilo Golf 4. Let's get that straight. Charlie X-Ray Echo in Donaldson. Who else is west? I heard somebody in there. Who is that again?
It was Don.
No, I heard Don in there. The November 4 Juliet Delta Juliet Tango, but there was somebody else in there.
David in Lebanon?
It could be. Again, with the call one more time, I just raised my volume. Who was that calling last? One more time, please, from the west. Is anybody copying anything? All right, we'll go down to the south then. K4PW, the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net from the south.
W0GZR, Mark Nashville.
All right, gets you in there, Mark in Nashville. Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo. Who else south?
Oh, did you get David?
No, I don't know. Who was it? David who?
N5TAW.
Oh, no, that's N5. I didn't realize who it was. The signal was very low. You were copying them good?
Yeah.
No, I had almost nothing. I heard the W, but I didn't know what. I thought he was giving them a web address or something. David, try it again, please. All right, I can hear you in the background. I can't hear it's you now. It's a little better. But yeah, your signal's really low. Anyway, we had November 5 Tango Alpha Whiskey David in Madison. Who else is south? Well, at this point, we're northwest or south?
Kilo November 4, Mike Papa Victor, Terry in Murfreesboro.
All right, sound good, man. Terry, that's Kilo November 4 Mike Papa Victor, Terry in Murfreesboro. Who else is south?
Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo, Gray in Antioch.
All right, Greg, sound good. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Who else is south?
Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu.
Yeah, sounds good, Tim. That's Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu. Who else is south? Over to the east then.
Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra Fox November.
Okay, I had 2 in there. I did have Tom in there. Is it Kilo Bravo 4? Why am I getting that wrong? Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra 5. No, it's Kilo Golf 4, isn't it? Sierra Foxtrot November.
KB4 SFM.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got that letter wrong. KB4 SFM. You gotta show up at an event at some point. Haven't seen you in forever. Anyway, I also heard the Earl in there. Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu, and it's Earl in Noreen. And there was Tom, of course. Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra Foxtrot November. He is in Martha. Good signals on both of you. Who else is south or east?
Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India. Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot.
All right, hang on. Whiskey Uniform 4 Mike. Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot. Okay, I got you in there, Jimmy. In here, Mount Juliet. I had Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India here in that's in Mount Juliet, isn't it?
That's right. John here, Mount Juliet.
Yep. Very good, John. Sounds good. Anybody else? I got Jimmy here in Mount Juliet. Whiskey for Mike Uniform Foxtrot. Who else? Any more about late check-ins, and then we'll move on.
WB0
All right, got you in there, Mark. Whiskey Bravo 0, November, Oscar. Good signal there. Who else? Any place, anywhere? I think that wraps it up. Anybody? Last chance while I count here. All right, I count 15. That's pretty good net on 2 meter upper sideband. And we're going to move right over to 6 meters upper sideband. Get this thing over with. Not over with, but we just need to get through. It's already 9:05. So I need late check-ins one more time.
Frequency, Paul. What's the frequency?
50 dot. Dang, I can't even get it right. 50.135. 50.135. All right, we're going over 6 meters. K4P. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey at the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net on 6 meters. Please come now, starting from the north.
KB9, RKK, Frank and Mount Juliet. Kilo 4, Oscar Fox, Oscar.
Kilo 4 Oscar Fox Oscar. I got Donnie in there, and we've got Frank in there, and got me in there, of course. Who else? That's Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo, and Kilo 4 Oscar Foxtrot Oscar here in Hermitage. Who else is? Where was I starting? Actually, started in the wrong place. North, we want north.
WB0 and 0, Mark in Northwest Wilson.
Your radio sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
It sounds really good. Really does. Nice, it's clear, concise audio, and just sounds almost professional.
It should.
That's that new mic you got?
No, I didn't get a new mic. This is the same old thing.
Okay, no, it sounds good. It really does. Who else is north? Over to the west.
November 4, Delta Juliet Tango.
Yep, good signal there, Don. You sound really nice, rich and smooth there from Bon Aqua. Using the amp on 6 meters?
Always.
I just want to make sure. How much you're running?
1.1.
Oh, that's not too shabby. It's I don't think you need it, quite honestly.
No, but it was on, so I was just kind of didn't bother turning it off.
No, I get it. I get it. No, you can use anything you want. You could use legal limit and a beam. I wouldn't care. Well, of course, you're using a beam, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a 5 element up there.
Yeah, you'd be just as well. You could easily do 600 or less, I think, with the beam and probably hit us with a good signal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, very good. November 4 Delta Juliet Tango. That's Don in Bon Aqua. Great signal, by the way. It's hard not to have with a beam and 1.1 kW. Anyway, who else is west?
KG4 CXE, Kristen Dalton.
All righty, very good. That was Kristen Donaldson, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. Who else is west?
Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor, Jack and Donaldson.
All righty, we got Jack and Donaldson again. Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor. Who else is west?
Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo, Greg, Antioch.
Yeah, sounds we're getting repetitive, aren't we? This that was Greg in Antioch, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo in Antioch. Who else is south? Yeah, very good. You're a little low there on the signal strength there. You doing something different? Terry? Say again? Okay, no, I got it. No, I can hear you. I mean, it's a little low, but I can hear you. If I was wearing headphones, it wouldn't be much of a problem. Anyway, that's Terry in Murfreesboro, Kilo, November 4, Papa Mike Victor. Who else is south? All righty, W0, GZR and Mark in Nashville. Decent signal. Who else is south or east?
Kilo 4,
Wait, I had a double in there. Was it Kilo 4? Is that whiskey uniform? Was that you, Bill?
Roger, Junior.
All right, I got Bill in there. There was another one right on top of you. Who was that?
Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot.
Ah, very good. You sound good there, Jimmy. Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot. Or which antenna are you using now for that? Is that the, I don't know which one you're using. Are you using the hex beam?
Yep, that's the hex beam.
Yeah, it sounds good.
With no amp, though.
No, I understand. No, it just sounds good. It really does. It's got a nice, for 6 meters here and using just, the not the legal limit, but the radio limit, you're doing fine. All right. Who else is that? By the way, that was Jimmy in here in Mount Juliet, Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot. Who else is north, south, east, or west? Is that who I heard in there was Stan? Very good. That's Kilo. Hold on, I lost my place here. Kilo Hotel Quebec Echo. What was the? Is it KG? I don't know. I hate to look back here. Again, my memory's going bad again. Kilo Mike 4. That's what it is. Wow, how could I get that? Very good. It's Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo, and it's Stan here in they're in Lebanon. Who else was on top of him? All right, I was 2 in there, but I did hear Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu, Earl or Noreen. Who was the other party? Oh yeah, cry from the wilderness out there. I can hear you better today than most. Maybe it's because I pulled up the volume a little bit. All right, that was Mike and Belshire. Kilo November 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. Who else is wherever? North, south, east, or west? Oh, all right. You sound good, Tom. That was Tom in Martha. Who else? Anybody else late check-in or last or north, south, east, or west? All righty. Well, anybody's welcome to check in when I'm done here. But we had, I'll start at the bottom here. We had Tom in Martha, Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra Foxtrot November. Mike in Belshire, Kilo November 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. Earl in Noreen, Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. We had Kilo Golf 4 Hotel Quebec Echo Stan in Lebanon. We had Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot here in Mount Juliet. Bill in Possum Town. Kilo 4 Whiskey Uniform. We had Mark, Whiskey 0 Golf Zulu Romeo. And we had Terry in Murfreesboro, Kilo November 4 Mike Papa Victor. We had Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Greg in Antioch. We had Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor Jack in Donaldson. Also in Donaldson is Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo, who is Chris. And November 4 Delta Juliet Tango. What a fantastic 1.1 gigawatt. No, it's a 1.1 KW from Bon Aqua. That's Don. Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar Mark in Northwest Wilson. Kilo 4 Oscar Foxtrot Oscar. Donnie here in Hermitage, just south of me. And Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo. And that's Frank in wherever he is. Up in the Northwest Wilson, and me here in the middle of the mess here, Paul in Mount Juliet. Let me give you a count here. Well, that was amazing. That's 16. We had 15 on the other one and 16. That's a big number. I guess everybody wanted to be on the air today. Appreciate everybody's check-in. I don't think I have to do the rundown. I didn't do the rundown on the 2-meter upper side, man. But if anybody needs to know, there's 15 of us here, and it was about the same people that were on 6 meters, except missing one, and I'm not sure who that one is. But anyway, I'll figure out later. Anyway, closing the net. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey. If anybody has any last words. Very good. Closing the net. We'll catch you later. You guys have a good night. K4PEW.